Akalaka, what is going on, everybody? This is a monumental moment, the biggest Bitcoin emergency ever, the most monumental moment since 2017, and you are here, and we are here, and this is live. Bitcoin is breaking all-time highs as we speak. This moment has not happened in 3 years. It's happening much sooner than I expected it to happen, but this is absolutely crazy for Bitcoin. The price... Who knows where the price will go? I'm actually going to talk about where the price will go with this chart right behind me, the Bitcoin bullish megaphone thanks to Trading Shot. Wow. Bitcoin right now, guys, it's happened. Bitcoin has actually set a new record high above previous high of $19,783. It has beaten that by $3 at $19,786 today. November 30th of 2020, we have a new Bitcoin all-time high. This is crazy. It's happening right now as we're talking. And guys, the price is not going to stop here. If we take a look at this chart right behind me, this is Trading Shot's Bitcoin bullish megaphone. It is predicting a Bitcoin price of $21,000 in the near future before coming down. If we take a look at that chart, okay, we can see these dotted black lines are the trend lines of the bullish megaphone. It's called a megaphone because it has the shape of a megaphone, okay? The ends coming out. And as you can see, we hit a double top, price comes down. Double top, price comes down. Double top, price comes down. Again, double top, price comes down on to $21,000 Bitcoin, breaking previous all-time highs. This is the beginning of what will become the next Bitcoin bull run. We're not even in the bull run yet, all right? If we take a look at the Bitcoin rainbow chart, we are still on the very bottom of this logarithmic regression, okay? Still on the very bottom. This is like Bitcoin fair value right now. It is still in accumulate territory, this green on the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Breaking previous all-time highs is just the beginning. If we take a look back in 2017, it wasn't until Bitcoin was between 2 and 4 times previous all-time highs that it really started to get attention. We're just now breaking all-time highs. That means it won't be until Bitcoin is $40,000 to $80,000 until we start getting some real serious momentum. Because guys, Bitcoin is the hardest money we've ever had. There is nothing like it. No other money like it. Gold is not like it. People compare Bitcoin to gold, but guess what? If everybody in the world started mining gold, we would produce more and more gold. If everybody in the world started mining Bitcoin, there's still only ever 21 million Bitcoin, the hardest money that's ever been known. And based on simple economics, supply and demand, the supply is fixed. If the demand goes up, which it is constantly doing, as the price goes higher, the demand goes even higher. Well, guess what? The price is going to skyrocket because there is a fixed supply and it is diminishing. There's 1.6 million Bitcoin on exchanges. That's 7% of the overall Bitcoin out there. It's on exchanges. Other than that, you can't get it. And businesses are buying it up left and right. We have PayPal and Cash App buying more Bitcoin than is actually created right now. We have Grayscale buying Bitcoin. We have lots of large other corporations like MicroStrategy's buying Bitcoin. Even the Guggenheim Trust is buying Bitcoin. So it's getting pretty crazy out there. And the shocking thing, Bitcoin fear and greed is actually down. So a few days ago, when Bitcoin first came towards the $20,000 area, Bitcoin fear and greed was 94. Now we're down to 88. Still extreme greed, but definitely not the all-time highs that we had back here in June of 2019. And if we take a look, the whole market is going up with Bitcoin. I mean, this is today. Bitcoin's up 9.38%, ETH is up 9.6%, XRP is up 7%, Litecoin up 12%. So we have a lot of green here. Everything is going up. All tides rise together. And if we take a look at some of the biggest gainers in the past 24 hours, Ampleforth up there at 14%, the biggest gainers in 7 days We would have things like Stellar and Verge and NEM and Kusama, Horizon, XRP. So, guys, exciting times for Bitcoin. The Bitcoin price going bananas up to $21,000. Now, what else do we have to say about this? Well, if we take a look, it should be no surprise. Okay, this is a Medium article, Bitcoin price stats from 2011 to 2018, data analysis. These are the average monthly returns. And if we take a look, today's the last day of November. November is, in general, the highest month for Bitcoin returns. October does well, November does well. Those are almost the two best months other than April and May. So it should be no surprise that the price is going up right now. Even through December, January tends to see not great returns. According to this chart, it sees better returns in August and September. But January, everybody always fears about, what's that holiday? This happened, Chinese New Year? That's it. Okay, everybody fears the Chinese New Year, tax season, all this stuff, Bitcoin price comes down. But right now we have Thanksgiving, people talking about Bitcoin with the family. We have Christmas, people talking about Bitcoin with the family. And because of that, Bitcoin price heads north. Now, I still think this is still pretty darn early for Bitcoin price to be as high as it is. I mean, we are retesting all-time highs within about 5-6 months from the halving. Now here, it took almost a year before Bitcoin broke through the all-time highs. And the first one, it was just a couple months before Bitcoin broke through the all-time highs. So I guess on average, we're doing well. And if we take a look from the bottom to my prediction of a $70,000 Bitcoin by October 2021, we are right on track. I mean, Bitcoin found support on that line. It's pretty crazy how it works out almost perfectly for that. And we're testing all-time highs. Now, guess what, guys? Bitcoin does not have a double top. Bitcoin has never had a double top. All right? We're breaking through previous all-time highs. Bitcoin has already broken through previous all-time highs. So, good news for Bitcoin. We can answer some questions now. So, what do I think about Ethereum and Cardano? Well, I'm very bullish for Ethereum. I am not so bullish for Cardano. And even so, I would say, so far, ETH and Cardano have kind of been degenerators in terms of altcoins. You can watch my video a couple days ago. I have a video, I'll show you, crypto oscillators and degenerators. And guess what? Most altcoins are degenerators. Let's see. Is this it? Nope, that's the live one. Nope, which one? Which one am I looking for? I'll just go look at my own videos. I made it a couple days ago. But basically, there are cryptos that go up and there are cryptos that go down. Most of them go down. A few of them oscillate. It was this video right here. Very, very important warning for altcoin holders made a day ago. Guess what? If we take a look at that, and we will go, this chart right behind my head there, taking a look at altcoins. Most of them go down. The vast majority of them go down. As you can see here, they all go down. There are a few that oscillate back and forth. Dogecoin is a great example. Stellar is another example. Litecoin is another example. But in general, most other altcoins go down. And if we go take a look at the charts, let's take a look at, how about Ethereum and Cardano? Those are the ones that you asked for. Let's see what they are. All right, Ethereum. In Bitcoin comparative, once it loads, come on, CoinMarketCap. I can't believe there's still nothing better than CoinMarketCap. Like, once Binance bought it, it just totally shit the bed. There's so much, they try and do all this stuff with like everything loading so cool that nothing loads. Yeah. Feeling very uncomfortable about this bull run. Me too. It seems very, very soon. But you know what? It's kind of, I mean, maybe there's some stability. It isn't loading, so forget it. You can just watch that old video I made. All right. If we take a look, okay, it's kind of just gaining slowly. We're not in parabolic growth yet. We're kind of just coming up very, very slowly. And I think it's best said on this Bitcoin rainbow price chart. the price just kind of bounces along the bottom of this rainbow, the bottom of this logarithmic regression, until eventually it gains enough steam to where the price goes up. And I think, according to this, if Bitcoin was still in the 30,000, it would be hodl. We wouldn't be bubble until the $40,000, which makes sense. Because what I was saying was that back in 2017, it wasn't until Bitcoin was really like $2,000 to $4,000 to $8,000 where people started talking about it. I mean, 8,000, they've really started talking about it. And really, it only stayed above $10,000 for I think it was 30 days or so. Now, Bitcoin, if it were to double previous all-time highs, be at $40,000, yeah, that would happen. But because it's taking so much time, and because it's not making headline news, I mean, let's go take a look at the headlines. Wall Street Journal, okay? The #1 financial newspaper in the world. If this were breaking financial news, it should be front page of the Wall Street Journal. Wouldn't you agree? Well, let's take a look. Stock market rally, Facebook, Moderna, Tokyo Stock Exchange, S&P, not seeing a damn thing about Bitcoin, not anything about cryptocurrencies, the Fed, former Zappos chief, nothing talking about Bitcoin. And we're like, okay, fine. That's the front page. Okay? Maybe it's not on the front page. Maybe it's on the markets because that's talking about financial things. I mean, the #1 investment over the past 10 years. The #1 asset class over the past 10 years. The #1 asset class this year. You would think they would talk about it in Wall Street Journal markets. But S&P, Dow, Tokyo Stock Exchange, Credit Suisse, emissions, debt, stock market, don't see a damn thing about Bitcoin, the best asset class ever, the hardest money ever, the best thing. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing about Bitcoin all-time highs. And this is actually, I think this is the most bullish thing ever because Bitcoin is just creeping up. The price is just creeping up piece by piece by piece by piece by piece. And eventually it'll get headline news, but at that point it'll be too late. At that point we'll be relaxing on our yachts and driving our Lambos and doing whatever. So, that's that. They will ignore it until they can't. That's right, Jim. That's right. Congrats at Bitcoin. Every portfolio should have some Bitcoin. Could hit 20,000. It's still pre-bull run. I definitely think it's still pre-bull run. I mean, some people were saying it's like buying Google or Amazon or Apple early on. And it very much seems like that. 20,000 was never reached before. New all-time high already happened. Yeah, I know. This article here already happened. New all-time high, 1783. We have a new all-time, or 19,783, excuse me. New all-time high. And we're very, very close to it as of right now. Let's see. What other questions do you got? T-shirt giveaway. No way. I don't give away shirts anymore. These are limited edition. You can't get them anymore. There's a store out there somewhere like a Shopify, Crypto Love Shopify store. If you can find them, you can get them, but I don't even post links to it anymore. Bitcoin to the moon. The clickbait titles are so cringe, Jesus, and yet you still clicked on it. Yeah. I'm wrong, 2272. I think, listen, TradingView is one of my favorite traders Trading Shot is one of my favorite traders on TradingView because he's right most of the time. We take a look at this bullish megaphone, okay? Look at this bullish megaphone. Look at this. We can draw Bitcoin price. It's like right here right now. It's going to go boop right there. Boom. Up to the dot. And that's just what's going to happen with it. It may not happen today, may not happen tomorrow, but it's going to happen. It's getting cold. Fireside chat would be totally awesome. Maybe in a little bit. Happened 20 minutes ago. I know. Bitcoin all-time highs. The first since 2017. Guys, we're making history. Like, we literally are making history. I don't think many people realize this. But this is the first, since the creation of money, this is basically the first government agnostic currency out there. This is the first time that you can really own sovereignty over your own currency. This is the first time that you can actually carry your money anywhere. Like, I travel a lot. I've been to over 35 countries, and on most of the customs forms, they say you have to declare if you're carrying over $10,000 with you. And it's like, well, if you carry a ledger with you or a Bitcoin seed key, you can carry hundreds of thousands of dollars with you, and they really can't prove a damn thing. So it's kind of like brand new money. It's so much better than gold because you can, I mean, if you want to carry gold with you, you go through a metal detector, they can take that from you. But the ultimate bug out money, you can take your Bitcoin anywhere in the world and nobody would even know. What about new government regulations? I say, a lot of these government regulations are necessary. There's a book that my friend read a while ago where he said that currencies never became currencies until you were able to pay your taxes with them. And we're getting to that point to where right now you have to pay taxes on Bitcoin, and I do. But in the future, we're going to get to a point where you're going to be able to pay your taxes in Bitcoin, and that really legitimizes it. I mean, aside from all the institutions running into Bitcoin, there was some Twitter thing the other day. Let's see what was his name? I don't even remember how I found it, but there was this guy. He was like saying how for the past 4 years we've been saying institutions are coming. This year, institutions are here. Next year, we're going to be saying, damn, institutions bought up all the Bitcoin. And you know why they're buying it? Because the US and other governments are printing unlimited money. Okay? By printing unlimited money, that devalues the money drastically. That brings the price down significantly. It's called inflation. Look at Zimbabwe. They have like $100 trillion bills. Okay, it causes massive inflation. But you know what you can't print more of? Bitcoin. You know why Bitcoin's a large part of my portfolio? Because you can't print more of it. You know why I have more Bitcoin than altcoins? Because the number of altcoins are just increasing exponentially. Okay, every day there's more and more altcoins. I remember back when I started the channel, there were like 1,000 some altcoins, and I was like, geez, if I do a video on an altcoin every day, that would give me like 3 years of content. Okay? Now there's over 5,000 different altcoins, and they just keep growing and growing. And guys, if you take a look at it, altcoins generally go down. A few oscillate, but most altcoins tend to go down, and Bitcoin alts to go up. Where's the correction to 14K, 12K? Is this time different? 17% correction. Okay, so Heron Barger. Do we actually need a correction down there? No, we don't. I mean, a lot of people talk about corrections. Everybody wants to buy the dip until the dip happens, and then they're too scared to buy it. But I mean, even this thing about the CME gaps. I made a video about that called "Fuck the CME gaps." And you could probably find that video here. Yeah, Bitcoin CME gaps. What are they and what do they do? Fuck the CME gap. Yeah. Okay? Because, yes, up until that CME gap there, yes, we've been filling them for the past couple years since the CME has been trading Bitcoin futures. But do they actually need to be filled? Is there a rule that they need to be filled? No. However, even if the last one was at $9,500, $9,500 was not filled, even if we don't fill that one, guess what happens? Every time Bitcoin has a new all-time high, a new peak, price drops down 95%. Okay? We have a 95% pullback. Something like that. So if that were to happen, guess what? We could still go up to almost $100,000 and pull back and fill that 95, or maybe it's a 90% pullback. But we could still go up there and fill that $9,500 CME gap. Ooh, the New World Order bring the cashless system using the Fed fake liquidity pump Bitcoin. Now this is something, if you guys don't listen to it, really great podcast to listen to is Rich Dad Podcast. I mean, this really talks about the fundamentals of money and wealth and different things like that. Now, there was one episode that I listened to a couple weeks ago. I think it was Money, Inflation, and the Great Reset. This one here from November 9th. And they're talking about how basically the Fed is trying to destroy banks because the interest rates are so low. Banks, you know, there are negative interest rate bonds. And basically the Fed's trying to do away with this and create their own digital currency. Now they want to compete with Bitcoin, a government agnostic currency. They want to create their own government digital currency so that they can have a direct route to you. Now this is like something straight out of China, to where they basically have a social score, which is basically do you jaywalk across streets? Are you kind to people? Do you hold doors for people? And because of that, you get a social score, and then the Fed can reward you based on a social score. So this is like a crazy, like totalitarian, communist, socialist. I don't even know what it is. But they're aiming to be something crazy by doing away with the banks so that they can have a direct, so you just have your Fed account. You don't need banks anymore. You just have a direct account with the Fed, and they don't give you money based on how much you earn. They give you money based on your social score. Pretty crazy stuff. What about XRP? Gosh. I think XRP's dead after... I mean, obviously, the price is not dead because Ripple Labs owns 60% of XRP, and they're intent upon manipulating the price. But banks are going to die. The Fed wants banks to die. DeFi proves that we don't need banks. I mean, why on earth would you have a bank account where you earn 0.1%, where you could go, instead, you could go to Celsius. You could open up a Celsius wallet, little app on your phone, simple to do. You could install, or you could buy some stable coins if you don't want the volatility of Bitcoin. And you could earn up to 22% interest. Safely, backed by insurance. Okay, you can earn safely 22%. Or if you wanted stable coins where you don't have the volatility, guess what? You could earn, I think it's like 13%, 14% interest on your stable coins. Versus 0.1%, that's what, 140 times better interest in a Celsius wallet? Hey, what's up, the one? Would you trust Celsius with all your crypto? No, because I'm somewhat, I don't know. I just have it in multiple places because any one of these could fail. I mean, I think trusting anyone other than yourself nowadays with your money is foolish. But, you know, I have some in Celsius and I earn interest on it. Right now I'm earning 22% interest on most of what's in Celsius. Okay? I also have, you know, just in a cold storage wallet. I also have other... what are these called? Other things like Celsius, like Crypto.com. I use that. Like Coinbase, I use that. Okay? And I just have it spread out. Because why not? What if one of them fails, I'll still have some others. Love my fresh haircut. Thank you so much. I wish you were a girl, but you're not. Will I be staking Ether on a node? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be awesome. I mean, just imagine. Okay? Just imagine if this Ethereum chart still hasn't loaded. So ETH is at like $600 right now. Okay? Could go up to $1,000. Let's say you stake your 32 ETH. And you earn, how much? You would earn like 10%. Oh, okay, so here we go. Finally loaded. Ethereum chart. Looks like a clear degenerator. Okay? Price just goes down. Now, it may bounce back up again. It certainly may. Especially with ETH 2.0, with staking, you can earn 10%. You could earn 3.2 ETH per year. Now, if it's at $1,000, that's not that much. That's $3,200. But if it's at $10,000, and they're talking about with ETH 2.0 to create a deflationary ecosystem. So, if that happens, maybe ETH goes up to $10,000. That would be pretty exciting. You earn $32,000 a year for doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's pretty cool. Tell us about Chainlink. I think Chainlink is like, what do they call it? The king of altcoins. All right. And here's why. There is this other guy on YouTube, Benjamin Cohen. And I highly recommend you go watch some videos. He is really great with mathematics and all types of stuff. Benjamin Cohen? Here we go. He has some videos, and he's taking a look how, you know, if Bitcoin is headed where it's headed, Chainlink could be headed to, what would it be? To like, oh, what was it? $1,000. $1,000 a Chainlink. Okay? He had this video 2 days ago, exponential growth to continue on Chainlink. But there was one way back here. Where is it? Chainlink, path to $100. No. Chainlink, a price rally to remember. No. Where is it? Oof. Chainlink, the king of altcoins. But no, that's not it either. Chainlink. It was something about like $1,000 Chainlink. I don't know where it got to. It's got to be on here somewhere. He does some really good videos. I would highly recommend checking him out, Benjamin Cohen. Chainlink, I don't know, a price rally to remember. I think it might have been this one or something like that. But it looks like it could be headed towards $1,000 per link. And I should say that Chainlink has just been going up and up and up. And this is very reminiscent of what Binance Coin was doing for a while. So if we take a look at Chainlink, and if the chart loads, we'll be seeing... I didn't click Bcash. Come on. Chainlink. All right. So Chainlink. Price just keeps going up and up and up. We'll wait for 3 hours for this too. Will a whale sell off and new money get screwed? I wouldn't worry about whales selling off because institutions are buying up. You got to figure all these institutions are buying up so that they can sell to other people at a premium. There's $100 trillion of institutional money to be invested. If they only invest 5 to 15% of it in Bitcoin, guess what? That's $5 trillion to $15 trillion in Bitcoin. They're not investing in altcoins because altcoins just, there's a million of them. But Bitcoin, they are, because there's a fixed supply of it. They haven't even started to peddle it to other people. Like, I remember probably like 3 or 4 months ago, I took all of my retirement savings and I put it into GBTC. Because this was back when Bitcoin was at like $10,000. And I was like, we're heading towards unicorn territory. It's about time that after the halving when things are going to pop off. And in the past 3 or 4 months, I've doubled my retirement savings just from doing that. But the thing is, when I was doing that with Fidelity, I was putting my money into GBTC. They were like, ooh, I think Fidelity has like their own product. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. They had no idea about Bitcoin. They didn't know about GBTC because it didn't hit news. New lighting and fresh cut. Yeah, the fresh cut. I did need to, shave. And actually, when Bitcoin finally goes above $20,000, because years ago, back when Bitcoin was $20,000, and that's when I started growing a beard. When Bitcoin took a dump from $20,000, and I said I will have a beard until Bitcoin reaches $20,000 again. So fortunately, I'm going to be able to shave my face again after 3 long years. What do I think about ADA? Everybody's an ADA fanboy. Everybody's a Cardano fanboy. I wish maybe let's try CoinGecko. Maybe that'll load better. Because CoinMarketCap is taking a crap. Let's take a look at number 7, Cardano. Everybody loves ADA. It's the best thing ever. ADA's awesome. It's so cool. I love Cardano. They have the smartest minds. They have the best everything. It's gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome. Where's the chart? Maximum. Where's the chart? This clear degenerator. Like, there's no better degenerator than Cardano. Now, obviously, they have a large community because this is everybody that bought in at the top. I mean, everybody who bought in at the top of 2017, 2018, they bought XRP, they bought Cardano. Those are the 2 big ones that they bought there. But there's this thing here. I also like Willy Woo because he is a smart, I don't know what you would call what he does. He's like an analyst or something like that. But no, that's not what I wanted. I mean, it is what I want, but I want to look at it on Twitter. There's a better thing. Two types of altcoins an investor's view. And I've made a whole video about this. You can watch the whole video about this. But he talks about how there are lots of different altcoins like protocol, utility, security tokens, NFTs. But in general, they all go down. Now, there are degenerators like Cardano. Clear degenerator. Prices just come down since the beginning. There are oscillators, ones that go back and forth. Here, he has Litecoin in the blue, Lumens in the orange, and Dogecoin in the green. But basically, if you scroll down, he has a few conclusions. All right? If you plan on being in altcoins, critical to determine an oscillator from a degenerator. So far, Cardano is a clear degenerator. Oscillators are good to enter and exit to stack more Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the hardest money that's ever been around. Never hodl a degenerator, period. Get the fuck out. And be careful of coins younger than one full cycle. One full cycle would be 4 years. Okay? All these coins younger than 4 years, be careful of them, like Cardano. So, that's not even what I wanted to tell you about from this article. So this is the part that's awesome. Okay, so he talks about Dogecoin. Let me bring up this oscillator Doge. It's a coin that was created as a joke. It has no active development for years. It's a humor fork of Bitcoin offering no technical innovation. Clear oscillator. Great coin to buy and sell. You buy at the bottom, you sell up top. Okay, and it's a freaking oscillator. Doge achieves store of value because of Lindy effect. It's listed on nearly all exchanges. It's supported by most wallets. It has a liquid market. This is the part that you should pay attention to. Note, I did not say it has cutting edge technology, scalability, fancy smart contracts, governance, or has solved sharding. I point this out to mock the common thought train that you need innovation and cutting edge tech to build value in your coin. These are monetary instruments. They build value with economic network effects. This is like a clear statement against Cardano. Cardano is a clear degenerator. Yeah, Cardano has cutting edge technology. It has all the best minds in cryptocurrency. It has scalability. It has fancy smart contracts. It has governance. It solved sharding. And yet, clear degenerator. Now, I could be proven wrong. Cardano could come up. And I could, listen, I made videos about Cardano when it was 2 cents, before it went up to $2 and something. But ever since then, I'm just not, I don't hold any Cardano. I don't think it's going to do great things in the future. I think there will always be the next Ethereum. Well, guess what? The next Ethereum is Ethereum. The next Bitcoin is Bitcoin. There will always be new coins, but this one, I don't think it's ever going to see what it saw with previous all-time highs. Like, yes, the price may go up to where it was previously, but the Bitcoin comparative won't. Okay, the Bitcoin comparative will never be as high as it was then. 73.82, now it's what? 821? It's a tenth of what it was. You remember in 2017 when I had 3 girls dressed in bikinis dancing around? You can still find that video. If you just type in crypto love 69K. Oh my gosh. Come on. You can still find that video right there. Boom. And we could watch some of it because it's just fun, Those were the good old days. That was when I had 69,000 subscribers. See, didn't really have a beard right then because that was still before the price. Well, that was right around when the price dropped. Could I finish my Chainlink chart analyses? Oh yeah, if Chainlink actually loads. That's a good point. Okay, we'll come back to this. So, because CoinGecko is working a little bit better than CoinMarketCap. All right, come on. So, if we take a look at Chainlink, Chainlink price is just going up. And up and up and up. Chroma does blink on my head. Yeah. So, I mean, basically, Chainlink is just going up and up and up, if you see us behind my head. This is very reminiscent of what Binance Coin was doing for a while. Like, there may be a point where Chainlink stops going up. There may not. I mean, Chainlink has huge support from 4chan. I mean, this is one of the biggest pumped coins from 4chan ever. They bought up pretty much all of Chainlink in the beginning, and a lot of the price is manipulation from 4chan groups. But now, with DeFi and with them using it in smart contracts, Chainlink is much more widely used. It has very liquid markets. It has a lot of support. And I think it is the king of altcoins for the time being. But let's go take a look at Binance Coin, because this is something very reminiscent. Two other coins stick in my mind that did this. One is Binance Coin. One is BitConnect. Okay, altcoins can't go up forever. They just don't. But BitConnect did because it was a Ponzi scheme until it didn't. And Binance Coin did until, let's take a look. So, we have the markets here. Nope, we want charts. We go max. And if you guys remember, there was a time up until, when was this? June of 2019. Up until then, Binance Coin just went up and up and up. Oh yeah, let's look at Bitcoin. Yeah, up until June of 2019, Binance Coin just went up. That was it. It looked very much like Chainlink. The price only went up. And then it didn't. And ever since then, it's pretty much been a degenerator. So that could happen to Chainlink. It might not, but it also could. We'll kind of have to see how it plays out. You're the best, brother. Thanks, Chris. Deck count balance. What about Vechain? I think Vechain's undervalued. And I think, okay, so use cases for cryptocurrency. One is money. Two is censorship resistance, which helps money. Three is gambling, because we want censorship resistance and, I guess, verifiable gains that can be seen on the blockchain. But another one is shipping, because when we ship stuff across the world, as long as it's not one company doing all of it, like Amazon, it's helpful for tracking. Like, I think that is a decent use case for blockchain. And especially in China, I think they use Vechain a lot. Now, I'm not like a Vechain fanboy, but if we take a look at the Bitcoin comparative of Vechain, I think it has a good use for blockchain technology. It's been around for a while, and the price is pretty much at all-time lows. So it's something where we have a bounce here, we have a bounce here, we have a bounce here, we have a bounce here. This one could potentially be an oscillator, and it's at pretty low prices right now. So I think, yeah. Do I think Vechain is going to 100x in the next day? No. I don't ever look at short-term gains in my investments. I'm a long-term investor, and that's just the way I do it. Like, if you want short-term gains, this is what you should do. Whoops, not that. You should go to YouTube. If you want to make money quickly, okay, you should go to YouTube, and you should go to Crypto Face. And you should watch him, because he's legitimately the best trader on YouTube, period. There's nobody else that's as good as him. So, he is by far the best trader. Why? Because he doesn't tell you about his trades afterwards. Okay? He actually trades live in front of you, and he trades a lot of money, millions of dollars. But you know what? He wasn't gifted this millions of dollars. He actually made this money through trading. And through, Bybit affiliate links. Yeah, he made a lot through that. But he does make a lot through trading, and he has a system that works really well. And he created the system called Market Cipher. And if you want to find out more about him, you could watch. I've done this. I recently had this live stream with him. I also did one with him about a year ago. And if you do think about following his system and you want to use Market Cipher, well, you could help out the channel by using the affiliate link down here somewhere. There, Market Cipher. You could use that. That helps out my channel, helps me out. And but he has a pretty legit system and he knows what he's doing. He's really good at it. What about Komodo and Atomic Dex? I don't really care. And cut my losses. He made $250,000 today trading. How many of you would like to do that? If you're going to trade, do him. Because all the other Bybit shills out there, they don't actually trade. They're basically like frauds. These guys who are making a Bitcoin a day from their Bybit affiliate links, you know why they're making so much from Bybit? Because Bybit makes so much from you. Okay, they get people to sign up for Bybit. They make these Bybit tutorials. Like, let's just take a look. I'm not going to name names here, but these guys here are making over a Bitcoin a day from these Bybit exchange tutorials. And you know why they're making that? Because you're losing your money on Bybit. You're getting liquidated on Bybit, and these guys are making all of the money. So again, I'm not going to name names here, but you guys can see the one guy who will actually trade live for you. Like, ask these guys to trade live for you. You know, none of them do it. They make these charts for you every day. They basically just promote Bybit, and it's really rough for you. So they're making a lot of money at your expense, and I don't like to do that. Let's see. Oh, Damien says my voice is so soothing. Could listen to me talk about crypto all day. Thanks, man. First you compliment my hair, then you compliment my voice. I think you got a little like boy crush on me, huh? Sorry, you're not my type. I mean, I am into Asians, but just woman. Oh, goodness. 2023 will be the year of Elron. What are my thoughts on Crow? I think that is a good use case, Crypto.com. I mean, I use them to purchase crypto. I was actually going to make a video today where I was going to use my Crypto.com card to buy some socks and give socks to homeless people because they need that in the cold, but it's raining, so I'm not going to do that today. Need another video girl. Oh, I know. I need to get another bikini girl video. You know what YouTube's been doing? They've been taking down any videos I make with girls on the thumbnail. It's pretty crazy. Apparently, there's some. What was it? Oh, there's some YouTube people. Because here's another thing that YouTube did recently. All right. No, I don't want to watch this. YouTube. So you know the 5 coins to 5 million. So basically, I got a copyright claim against my video that I made for this that got like 10,000 views because it was copyrighted by Tika Tawari. Well, look at this. This one's got 20 times that, and that hasn't gotten it. That one hasn't gotten it. That one hasn't gotten it. And then also there's the 6 coins to 6 million. So there's like all these other videos. I think somebody's got something against me. What a jerk. Jealous. People are jealous. There. Almost 300,000 views for Big Boy for these videos, and he doesn't get copyright infringements, but I get a copyright infringement. But it's not even, I don't even think it's from Palm Beach. It's from the Takedown Czar at Gmail. Oh, yeah. If you guys want, so this is his email. So can you guys see that? Yeah. Takedown Czar at gmail.com. That's the email that he used. So if you guys want to do funny stuff with his email, feel free. Let's see. What other stuff? Top 100 subscribers, early days. Take a look at Energy Web Token, my biggest bag ever. I did a video on Energy Web Token. It was a while ago. I mean, I think that was a good one, staking. I believe so. Yeah. What's his name? Voscoin does some videos on that. How much gold do I own? None. There's a few reasons why. Number one, Bitcoin is going to outdo gold. Is it? Yeah, I think that's a Willy Woo chart. So if we take a look, Bitcoin NVT, no. So Willy Woo has some really good charts here. One of them, he takes a look at the risk-adjusted returns of Bitcoin and a bunch of other assets. If we take a look, the risk-adjusted return is basically the Sharpe ratio. And what that is it shows you the amount of returns you'll get based upon the risk in the price, the volatility, things like that. So Bitcoin is very volatile compared with other asset classes, but the returns you get are very high. I can't even see. Oh, here we are. So gold is this brown one. Okay, so anyways, Bitcoin's up here. 2.7 is a Sharpe ratio. Gold is way down here. Where'd it go? Gold, 1.76. Bitcoin's still better than gold. And especially in the next few years, I think Bitcoin is going to way outperform gold. But Bitcoin also outperforms stocks, also U.S. real estate, also emerging currencies, and also bonds. So Bitcoin is outperforming all these other asset classes. That's why I'm holding Bitcoin, because I think it's going to outperform all of the other ones. Not to mention that if you listened to this video, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, you would have heard my rant on why not gold. Just because you can't travel with it. Like if I wanted to travel with gold, good luck. Good luck traveling with gold. Unless it's jewelry. Okay, if you have gold jewelry, like could you imagine me wearing gold chains? Mr. T, yeah. Will it drop to 16K? Well, eventually yes. Okay, so eventually yes. It seems like now, these are the hike and a sheet candles because they kind of tell you the trend of where Bitcoin is going. Okay, so once the price is going somewhere, it tends to stay in that way. Let's take another color. Let's do this pinkish. I studied physics with a guy named Pinkish Patel. He was pretty smart. Well, anyways, so we're going to use this pinkish color. So basically, Bitcoin is just alternating in this, what does he call it? A bullish bullhorn. Okay? It's going down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up. And he's saying he's going to get this 21,000 and then it'll come down. And when it comes down, it'll come down to around 18,000. So I think 16,000 may be out of range for right now. It might be. And this chart is one of Trading Shots. Where is it? Trading Shot. Here we go. Trading Shot. I think he's one of the most accurate traders on TradingView. Check him out. He has some really good charts. 1% by retirement. How do you liquidate your crypto assets? You sell them. And then in terms of selling them, you can either sell them on a platform like crypto.com or Coinbase and get your money through that, get it back into your bank account. Or, I mean, many people forget, but Bitcoin was initially created as a peer-to-peer currency. So you could trade all your cryptos for Bitcoin, find out somebody who wants to buy Bitcoin, and then do an OTC deal where you sell them your Bitcoin for a price. So that's how you liquidate your crypto assets. Thank you for liking my Willy Woo analysis. Sold out at 19.8. Well, I mean, maybe that's a good choice. Maybe it's not. Who knows? We'll see. Alts are pumping. Yeah. There is a currency backed by gold, so you can carry it. Oh, we should make some kind of currency backed by gold. Well, there's Pax Gold. There's a cryptocurrency backed by gold. That's a pretty good one. You can take a look at Pax Gold, but it doesn't really move. Pax Gold, 131st. And I mean, this one is cool because you can exchange it for actual gold. You can take it to some place in like Switzerland and actually exchange it for gold. But if we take a look, it doesn't really move. It's kind of steady. And that's it. Never too late. Better dollar cost average. I would like to invest in Bitcoin. Should you wait? I would say no. I mean, it may not. So here's the thing. They say like the best time to invest in real estate is 10 years ago. The second best time is now. So obviously, the best time to buy Bitcoin was 10 years ago. Second best time is now. If you wait, you may, because here's the thing that could happen. So Bitcoin price could come down, or it could go up, or it could stay the same. So in 2 out of 3 scenarios, it would be in your best interest to buy now. If the price goes up or if it stays the same, it would be in your best interest to buy now. If it goes down, yeah, sure, you miss out. But there's this article, Bitcoin dollar cost averaging case study, Medium. Goodness gracious. Does it really work? So, should you actually dollar cost average? And this is a good article to read through. It'll tell you a lot about dollar cost averaging. I've been a fan of dollar cost averaging. Like ever since I found out about Bitcoin back in 2017, I've been dollar cost averaging Bitcoin automatically through Coinbase. And I pay the fees through Coinbase because it's easier than trying to remember when to buy Bitcoin. And it's easier than trying to buy the dip because I know I'm always getting the best possible price for Bitcoin. When the price is high, I'm buying less of it. When the price is low, I'm buying more of it. That's how dollar cost averaging works. Now, when should you dollar cost average? According to this article, you should really only dollar cost average in these green areas. Basically, almost all the way up the top and some of the way down. The red areas, it's better just to plop all your money in. Now, if we're at a top right now, yeah, maybe best interest to dollar cost average. However, who knows if we're at a top? I certainly don't. And I don't think anyone else does either. People can speculate, but nobody knows. You can't predict the future. Now, I think in general, Bitcoin is going to go up. Like, I think when Bitcoin is around $70,000, yeah, that's a time to dollar cost average if you're looking to do it based on this strategy here. But other than that, you're better off. And really, the conclusions are pretty helpful at the bottom of this. So, in summary, here's what you learn. Most, but not all the time, you get better returns if you buy Bitcoin all at once rather than dollar cost average. Funny, Dollar cost averaging doesn't work in most cases. However, it does work better if you're buying during a bear market, which we're not, we're in a bull market, or if the price is already some way up a large vertical rise. Now it's some way up, but I wouldn't say it's some way up a large vertical rise. And lastly, here's the big one. This is the one that does it for me. Whoops. Dollar cost averaging is psychologically easier. So if in doubt, dollar cost average and be happy. And that's why I do it. Because I don't have to think about it. I don't have to worry about it. I really don't give a crap about the dips. Because I am convinced, right or wrong, that Bitcoin price is going up in the long term. Like at least I think I understand economics, supply and demand. Bitcoin has a fixed supply. The demand seems to be increasing over time. Like still only 10% of people in the United States own Bitcoin. But I think there was a Grayscale study where like 30% or 50% were planning on buying Bitcoin this year. That tells me there's an increased demand. Institutions are buying it. PayPal is buying up more, PayPal and Cash App buying up more Bitcoin than are actually mined. That tells me the demand is increasing. The supply is still fixed. The supply has always been fixed. It's never going to be any more than 21 million. So based on simple economics, that tells me in the long term, it's a good investment. So I can be safe. I don't have to worry about buying the dip. I don't even have to worry about, right now I'm still dollar cost averaging. Bitcoin is at all-time highs. And I'm still dollar cost averaging. So I don't worry about it because guess what? I think in the long term, 5 years, 10 years, still going to be a great investment. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Give the video a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell. All that stuff helps. Cool. So I think it's been forever that we've done this so far today. I don't see any other questions I feel like answering. So that's it for today. Bitcoin at all-time highs. Bitcoin could be going up to 21,000. We've already had a new record all-time high, 19,786, above 19,783. Today is a momentous, an auspicious day, November 30th, 2020. Remember it in your minds. This is pretty awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, click the notification bell. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.